Arabella's Hearts for Book Art. I'm going to sit down for this. Oh, it's so busy with all the Christmassy stuff that I made in the last few weeks, and I wanted to show you a few examples what I made. So these two are my favorites. So I made, to explain a little bit, I made this digitally with 3 images that I found, and then old paper, and then made an envelope. And first I made all sorts of booklets. So this I backed up with recycled cardstock on the inside, so because I wanted to print it out and see what I thought about it. So this is the I have matching envelopes, so that's what I did afterwards. So you can put a label here and send it, and then it's an instant present. Actually, you can dress it up, of course, if you want. And this is my favorite. I called it Lady in my Etsy. So because of this lady, I found more images like this beautiful lady, but I chose her because I like that dress, the striped dress. It's really Christmassy, and you see also sort of snow flakes. Sneeuw, that's Dutch. The Dutch word for snow. So you know, when I'm tired, I'm using Dutch words. And on the inside you will have a matching booklet. So this I left white, and this you can fold out, leave as a pocket, cut this and make a pocket on the other side, a small one, or yeah, you could make this a pocket on the inside that you can fold open. That's how I intended to do it, but you can also fold it to the outside, and then you will have a pocket here or a fold out. This is also really fun when you put a clip on it, paper clip, for instance. Do it like this, and then you can put pictures on the inside, dress the booklet up as you would like it, or choose to call it a card. That's also possible, of course. So so I have made enough for my whole family when I see them at Christmas, because I think a few I can send, but not to everyone, because I don't want it to be late and I will see them, so that's not that big of a deal. So this is the gold one. I also tried the gold one that says gift book, and this is a vintage image that I found. It's a free image, and this I inked a little bit, so that's looking really good, I thought. And I also have that in green, and I have it in red. So, and this printed out yellow because I was out of red, but I thought that looked really cool. So yeah, so I will fold this one out. The red one I really love. So with this one I did print it on the inside. Flipped it around in my computer, but I will have to make a mirror image if you want the same on the inside. But I will expand on these, and then next year I will have this in a different version, I think. So this is also to try out. Here I made it smaller at first, and then I made it larger. So this I made a V, so you can put some more cards into it and make sort of a box out of it. That's what I tried to do also. But I wanted to explain a little bit how I made this, because I had a conversation with my sister Karin the other day, and she was really interested in how I how I come up with some of these things. So I also wanted to show the little ones. I made a little one here, and here I made it in pink. This is from 2, I think, Christmassy books, Christmas booklets 2. I made small ones also, and I also made this one. And this I wanted to change because I thought, well, it looks like this. I have it here. Here I have the envelope. I made envelopes afterwards also, and then when I was making this, I thought if you cut it in half, and I will show you how you can do that. Just cut it in half. Really, you have a half one on this side, but I will explain. And then when I was making the markup, I saw that the image, when you fold this in half, here I made it a mirror image, but I didn't do that on this side, so on this one, because this was the markup. So here the image is the right side up, and then when you open it up it's upside down. So I wanted to change that, and I will cut the white lines. You could print it out a little bit larger, change the size if you would like to do that, of course. So I'm cutting a little bit crooked, but well. And now I don't have my bone folder. I left it downstairs. Just fold it in half, and then you can. I also left my glue downstairs, of course. But you will get the idea. Then glue it, and of course when you cut it not as neatly, you can do that. When it's glued, that will be better, I think. And then you can fold it, or the other way around, but that's not really, it's not glued yet, so that's okay. And then fold it on the lines, and then fold it on this line. So like that, and then you will have the same thing that I showed you with this one, but here it's glued, and I cut the corners and made it round, so I can show you on this also a little bit. When you fold one by one, and then you will see where you can cut the corners, and then it will look like this. So I will do that on this side also. And you don't have to worry about, because it's folded, this will be glued, so that won't be an issue at all. So now let's see if I folded this correctly, but this is just to show you, so excuse me, that's okay. And then on the other side, just to show, and you will have a booklet, yeah, on the inside and out, and of course you can fold it also like this, the other way around, so you will have a pocket here, and you can absolutely make this a spine and then make a little junk journal out of it, or put a small picture, or put a note into it with 2 holes, and then yeah, you can make a small booklet. This is really fun. And the other one that I have on the other side, I had a really fun idea with that, so I will show you also, because I intended to do this half. That's the way it's intended, so I'll show you how that will look. So what I did was, you could leave it straight, but what I did was I waved it a little bit, just free-handed, free scissor, wave it, and then fold again on these lines that you see here. Let me see if I'm doing this correctly without a bone folder. I will show you with the other booklets. So when you fold it now, and fold this also, and then fold this one. When you fold it, you will have on the inside, and you will see it already, you will have on the inside really fun pockets. So now when you glue it, you can glue it on the lines, and then you can put something in, and then you can put little cards into it. That's really fun. So now you have two booklets in one. And I also made this envelope with it, which is also really fun to make. So I will show you the envelope. That's the only tutorial that I'm going to do today. So let's cut it. Keep a little bit in frame. First I will cut the straight lines, and then you can use your corner rounder for the corners. I don't have my corner rounder because I lost it, well, I misplaced it when I was moving. So, and here I put some extra cards. So these cards you can put in those pockets, what I showed you here. I will round it, that I will show also. Because I wanted to really, because this is quite busy, I wanted to make labels at first, and then I saw that I didn't have enough room on my design, so then I thought, well, I could do that for the pockets, or they can decide for themselves, make little cards out of it, or homemade things, handmade things are much, yeah, so nice to give, especially around Christmas. So now I folded everything, and I made this longer than the fold. So I folded on where the flaps are, so I will watch my line. You could do it lower, but then you will have to glue this little bit, but I will show you the way that I made it. This is a little bit crooked because I don't do it correctly, and then this is also a little bit crooked, but you will see a line, and there you can fold it inwards, and then you will have the right, yeah, when I'm folding it a little bit better. Now it's just to show. So the line is a little bit crooked, I see. So you will make a line. You can make a line with your bone, with your and make it correctly. So with your ruler and bone folder. So you see, I didn't really fold that straight, so that's why it's really crooked now, but well, I'll put this aside and this a little bit aside, all those cut-offs, and this is the flap of the envelope, and then this you can let's make it, I want to make it a little bit more straight, so I can also glue that, or use double-sided tape. You could also glue that with something else. See how far it's coming. It's about here, so I will put some double-sided tape until that mark. You could make a mark if you want to be more accurate than I am now. So that's okay, of course, to do that, but this is for just to show you guys how I made these. And then I'm using this paper piercer because I don't have any nails, or I can't seem to get the backing off any other way. So now you fold it up, and then I also push this a little bit inward so you have more, a little bit more room. So now you have an envelope and that's really cool, because I used also an image of fabric and then with the bow. So now I will cut a few of these cards out, or one, that's also good. I use ledger paper for this, so like that, a bit wiggly. I ate a sandwich, but I am a little bit trembling, but that's okay. So now you will have a card, and you can write something onto it and put it in, and you can put more cards in. Perhaps you will have tags, or make a tag out of this. That's also really cute. And then you make a hole here, and then with some twine. Yeah, that would look really cool, really cute actually. So now you have two presents to send. One on this side, and then where's my other one? I will glue that, of course, and one on the other side. And then it's closing, you see? This is how I intended the small one. The other ones are bigger, so I made a few of those small ones, and here I put this on. So as an embellishment. And these small ones I also have, but this was the only small one for the with this envelope. So the other ones I'm also making envelopes for this, but that's for next year. So because my idea came a little bit later on, so I didn't have enough time to really expand and make it a little bit more elaborate. So well, but I was really happy to come up with this idea, and this is really, it looks like a present. That's what I thought. And you can ink the edges and back this up, of course, or print it onto vintage paper, more vintage like paper. That's also a possibility. And I also made some this one is empty, but this is the, oh yeah, I have to show you. This is the then I decided to make the butterfly, excuse me, butterfly ones. So here I will show you the finished one, and this is my favorite. It's a little bit, yeah, it has a little bit of a gold feel with purple. So, and here is the booklet that's inside. I made this now with round corners that will be in my shop really soon. So these gold pockets I made. So this is real with real gold deco color gold, liquid gold. I made this, and then this is digitally, and this is real lace, so crocheted lace. And then you can do it like this, and also I made tags. You can definitely put a tag. This you could cut off and use as an embellishment, or as a band around it or something, or you could use it as a closure if you make the fold fit. So that's what I did in this case. This is almost finished. I really love this. So, and then I have also an example for the red one with the same matching on the inside, and here I made it a little bit more. So this is a bookmark, and I inked the ink is everywhere. And inked with red. So this you could cut apart. This is from my kit. I will put a few pictures in the video so you can see what the kit looks like. So you could do the same, make this a closure, but now I did make it on the inside. This could be also a pocket, but because I did glue these pockets on the inside, so I think I'm expanding the fold and then make another line, fold line, and then this will be the closure. Now it's a tight fit, so so I will have to adjust that if I want it to be like that. So this is also a present that's going to one of my family members. And yeah, I also have made some Christmas present, but I'm going to show that in another video. This is the sew in, but first I wanted to explain how I made my booklets. So this is the idea. So I bought some yummy cake and I saw this shape. Usually my inspiration comes from everywhere. I look outside, I see a shape. I look at a packaging, I see a shape, and that's what happened. So this was closed up like this, and then I pulled it apart. So I pulled the inside out and I saw the shape, and now you see what I used. I used this shape, and this is how the cake is sitting like that. So I cleaned it up first and then I pulled it apart. So that is how, and then I thought, well, I could also fold it like this, and then I'm starting to develop an idea, and then I thought, well, I could make it in different colors, and then I first made a mock-up, so with the gold pen again. This was my mock-up, and I didn't have a scanner yet, so what I did was I took a picture and then turned my camera and catch the light of these gold dots that I made with this Deco Color liquid gold again. So that idea just came to me. I don't know how, I'm just a problem solver at heart. That's how I could explain. So those are the dots that you see in my design. So here is another one. Yeah, you see the dots, but here I made a different design out of it. Let's see. Yeah, you see the gold dots here. You see them. So yeah. So these light up, and that I took a picture, and then I searched for free images to use, and that's how I came up with the whole idea. And that's what I wanted to share with you, because sometimes it's just really simple, and that idea is just around the corner. So keep your eye out for packaging or shapes, or if you're interested in making stuff like this. So that's what I want to share, and I will make a new video now, because I'm going to sew in this and then do a giveaway. So that's my my next video, but I wanted to I wanted to share with you my Christmas stuff before it's Christmas. And I know it's a little bit the Christmas is already around the corner, so I want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas and a really Happy New Year, and I wish all good for everyone, and please be kind to one another. That's what I always want to say. So please be kind to one another. I'm trying to do that every day, so perhaps I will be an inspiration for you. I don't know. But I hope I am. So keep creating, and I will see you in the next video. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate when you like, subscribe of course if you want to, and it will really help my video, and also for me personally, if you want to leave a comment, that's always really appreciated. So I will see you in the next video. I'll stand up for this, and bye bye. Doei, as I always say. Bye, doei, doei.